Don't let no motherfucker tell you, dog, that you're wrong for addressing something the same way that you were addressed, dog. It gotta be handled how it was handled, so you handle it. It's just like that. If motherfuckers hate afterward because you did the right thing, it's because they haters. Whatever they say, it don't make no sense. Well, you can still listen to it, though. Listen to it so that you can recognize when another hater says it. And now you know the angle that haters are using. So you know that everyone that uses this angle is a fucking hater. But also in your mind, if you do have a pill issue, like, alright, let me go and get my shit together because they own to me. But I wasn't wrong about this, though. Brought to you by my olive leaf. Olive leaf extract is good for naturally lowering your blood pressure, regulating your diabetic blood sugar, lupus, fibroid, STDs, and a whole bunch of other shit that you're gonna need in the bedroom, big home. Now to get your bottle, you go to myoliveleaf.biz or call 612-567-3263. Get your shit together, big home. Welcome back to the Big Face Podcast. I am Ayo Consaco, fearless leader of Ayo Nation, and this is that's what that is. I need to holler at you about Nicki Minaj, pills, public perception, but the main thing I need to holler at you about is deciding what's more important. Your friend or your future. Nicki Minaj was put in a position where public perception is already against her. The powers that be are trying to get her out of the game. It will not be long before Nicki Minaj is in the same place that Wayne is in. And Drake will be in the same situation also. If you look at it, Wayne was in the same place Nicki Minaj was, and he was in the same place Drake was. You know, when Wayne just couldn't do no wrong. If you don't know when Wayne couldn't do no wrong, then I need you to get the fuck off the channel at this point, because you can't hear what the fuck I'm saying no way. It was a time where Wayne could do no fucking wrong. T-Pain also, but yeah, that's different. But Wayne could do no fucking wrong. That's why it pains me now to see, you know, what's going on with Wayne now. Not the lawsuit and shit like that, because he was on a downward spiral before that, and not you know what I'm saying, with him and drug use, because he been doing that shit. Just him in public fucking perception. I knew it was fucked up when Kodak Black said, "Let's fight." And then to hear like a nigga had the audacity, a rap nigga had the audacity to date his fucking daughter. And I think that shit may have came from that bitch Toya going on that goddamn reality show. I think that's, you know what I'm saying? I think that had a lot to do with the shit. But let's get back to it. But it was a time where he could do no fucking wrong. So Nicki Minaj had the same thing. As she came in, you know, it's Nicki Minaj. Like, this is the fucking, this is her. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't get no better than Nicki Minaj. Like, this is the standard for what a bad bitch looks like. Light skin, fat ass, pretty face. You know what I'm saying? It's there, whatever. Regardless or not, if that's what your idea of beauty is, that's what the fuck the standard was. And that's how the powers that be pushed her out there. Now, what they found is a cheaper version of Nicki Minaj. And I hate this shit, but I'm really agreeing with Azalea Banks now. Because this is totally off subject, but I saw images of Cardi B, and she is a real deal basic. She is a real deal basic bitch. Like, it's crazy. This is how we're gonna do it now. I just put out a whole fucking app on you fuck niggas. I'm the first fucking blogger to have a real fucking app. Go to your Google Play Store and hit Ayo Nation JMA. Download that shit. At the end of this month, we're going to start doing interviews, and we're going to talk about all the hating shit that you got going on in your city. You know what I'm saying? Also, y'all motherfuckers know y'all get the All You Serious shirts, $25 to the fucking PayPal. You know you need to donate to the PayPal so we can keep on fucking up these hating ass niggas, because the shit getting out of control now. Whatever else you need to do, whatever you want to advertise, you a rapper, a company, you trying to get this shit out there and broadcast on the show, you know what the fuck it is. You need to have a $100 budget, and do not contact me until you ready to make a fucking transaction. If I hit you up, or you hit me up, and I hit you back, and we don't get no transaction, do not tell me I'm going to get back with you, man. Appreciate the love. Ain't no love, my nigga. It's over with. I'm blocking your number. It's dead. Get your shit together, big home. Crazy how basic she is. I seen it like with makeup on even. And Isaiah Banks said that shit too. Like you just know what I'm saying? Like you were really a basic bitch. Man, it's crazy. But you know what they got now is a cheaper version of Nicki Minaj, which is Cardi B now. Cardi B not gonna ask for the same thing that Nicki Minaj asked for, whatever like that. So now the powers that be are saying, alright, well, holla at you. Know what I'm saying? We over here now. So now you're seeing that public perception is changing. She doesn't have that security that she used to. Of course, she still has her barbs and shit like that. But she's not as protected, and you can tell she's not as protected because of situations like this. And, you know, situations prior to this one, where people were coming down on her and making her seem like, you know, this bitch and shit like that. Where if motherfuckers had an issue with Nicki Minaj, you would have had to have had that problem with her, because she's, to me, been the same from the jump. But let's get down to the point here. Karen Civil, I don't know who the fuck this lady, I've been hearing her name for years, but Karen Civil has a writer, but fuck it, in this, when I'm telling you, she has a friend. Her friend name is Wanda or some shit like that. Now, it's Nicki Minaj, Karen Civil, and Wanda. Now, ladies, I want y'all to think, and niggas too, this how the shit went down. The bitch Wanda got on social media and told Nicki Minaj she's pushing 40, she need to change her style up. Wouldn't that be live if she switched her style up and shit like that? Wouldn't that be cool, y'all? And the world, fuck that. Wanda said that on social media, put it out there, whatever. I don't give a fuck how it got out there, Nicki Minaj went crazy on the bitch. Called her broke and you hating ass bitch, all that good shit, whatever. The world comes back and jumps on Nicki Minaj. Me, I'm looking at the whole Karen Civil, because Karen did fire Wanda, you know what I'm saying, for putting that shit out there, which she should have been put out. But the angst and the energy that Nicki Minaj had for Wanda let me know that she had already talked to Karen, which is her friend, about her friend. I'm asking you, do you have a situation like this in your life? And if you do have a situation like this, this is your confirmation to know you need to get your shit together. Nigga or bitch. I'm talking like, so if you're in a situation where this your homeboy, this your homegirl, whatever the fuck, know what I'm saying? But they got a sister, a cousin, a friend, whatever like that, that you don't fuck with. And you done came to him like, look, man, why the fuck you always bring this motherfucker around? Like, you know I don't fuck with that motherfucker like that. Man, come on with that shit, dog. All that bullshit, dog. Man, I ain't trying to make some money, bro. All that goddamn shit, bro. Come on with that bullshit, dog. Why the fuck y'all acting like that, dog? Like, look, dog, stop that fucking playing, dog. I don't want this motherfucker around me, dog. The fuck, like, it's something about this nigga, man. I'm smelling something, dog. It's something about this nigga. Like, the nigga eyes is thrown up. Whatever the fuck it is that you don't fuck with, you not crazy for that. You not crazy for instinctively not wanting to be around a certain motherfucker. First of all, if you know that this motherfucker right here be on drugs, it's like, my nigga, the reason why you want this motherfucker around is because y'all do the same fucking drug. And I don't do that shit that y'all do. My nigga, I fuck with you because, you know what I'm saying, we been brothers, or you fuck with her because y'all been sisters, whatever the fuck it is, whatever the case. Like, I fuck with you, bitch. I fuck with you, my nigga, but that motherfucker right there ain't no fucking good. I don't know who the fuck that is. And that person, you know, that extra friend, it may not be nothing wrong with them motherfuckers. Them motherfuckers may be just like the, know what I'm saying, the bitch or the nigga that you fuck with. But it's, you don't want to fuck with that motherfucker. You don't trust them. And you're not wrong for that. That is your motherfucking right not to have to deal with a motherfucker that you get a bad vibe from. But if you are in a situation where you can't, like you stand with your homegirl and she work at the strip club with this other hoe, and now they come home, you know what I'm saying, smoking and shit like that, and then the hoe leave whatever like that. You be cordial like, hey, what up? But every time they come in, you go to the room. You don't smoke. You don't smoke. You might drink and shit like that. Usually when she come in and smoke, you drink, y'all be talking and shit like that. But now, when a motherfucker come in, you go to the room, whatever. Now, but see, now I got you focusing on how the fuck to get out that whole apartment. Now, it's fucked up because y'all might be paying rent together and shit like that. Now, it may get bad for you because your homegirl gonna be able to tell that the vibe is changing. Now, it's then on your homegirl to decide whether or not she gonna let this new crackhead, most smoking bitch destroy not only y'all friendship, but the living arrangement. Hey, bitch, I decided and I agreed that I would, you know what I'm saying, put mine, we said we were going to be roommates. You know what I'm saying? You know, we always thought that we were going to get a nigga and shit like that, and that was all good. You know what I'm saying? I even run a threesome with you, but you bringing in another bitch, I ain't with that shit. And that's why you got to be careful what you allow in the doors, because if this your homegirl and shit like that, and y'all just be having fun, like this your real friend and shit like that, like you knew her before she started smoking weed. Like, you know what I'm saying? She knew that you had an abortion. Y'all know real shit about each other that motherfuckers will die about. You know what I'm saying? And like anything happen to you, you can call her because she knows your whole life. And she gonna have the same response that you're gonna have to some shit. And sometimes you need that to make sure that you ain't tripping on some shit. And sometimes you just need that fucking comfort. But at this point in time, she know how you is around new folks. But she, you know what I'm saying, she more active in the world than you are. And because she more active in the world, she'll go out there and make friends and just bring them back because, you know, maybe she about that. Maybe she keep fire on or whatever like that. She might be better than you is, whatever. You know what I'm saying? So it's easier for her to make friends and shit. And it's not that you jealous of her being bad, but understand it will be perceived like that if now the friend that she brings in is better than you are. And this is why you cannot be in these circles where that's the type of shit that counts. If you're inside a circle where that's the type of shit that counts, you never gonna find peace because it's forever gonna be changing. You're never gonna have any type of stability because that type of mindset where, you know, the baddest bitch wins, you don't know what the fuck going on because the baddest bitch might actually smoke crack for real. I'm not talking about smoking no moles, like putting that shit in the blunt. I'm talking about actually. Woo! That's what you getting yourself into. And as far as for my niggas, you know what this shit means. If you get a bad vibe from the nigga that your nigga done brought here, whatever like that, you don't have that much time to placate and go to the room and read a book and get you an application at McDonald's and try to be a manager. Or go, you know what I'm saying, get on Backpage and try to hit you some licks so you can get the fuck out this house and get your car back running and shit like that. You don't have that much time, my nigga. You gotta make your move immediately because this nigga that he brought in might be the fucking law in real fucking life. And because he all high and shit like that, that's how the fuck they gonna get in. The feds is gonna get in by a fucking junkie every fucking time. Whether it be the junkie get caught in the interrogation room. See, my nigga, look here. My nigga from Chicago, he's an author. And he got a book. It's called Made It Without You. This book details a whole bunch of shit, you know, from being in a foster home to getting into the, you know what I'm saying, the like gang affiliation. I won't say which one, but he got into a whole gang and shit like that. And of course he got into it because, you know, his birth mother just had him and A whole bunch of shit, whatever like that. But what happened in this motherfucker, the niggas that were around, he had no control over the people that he was around because he was forced to be on the street, because the only reason that the foster mother got him is so that she can get paid. Or, no, actually, I think what happened was his grandma, no, the lady that got him from the foster home, she died. And so he went to that lady's daughter, and she was all about running the whole foster home scam. I didn't even know this shit existed. But he was pushed and forced out into the street with niggas where he had no control over what niggas would be around him. So with that, it turned him into a fucking monster. Into a real deal monster. And those are the niggas. Those are the niggas that will stand up in the interrogation room, but those are also the niggas that get sent the fuck off. Because in this situation right here, if he's that nigga, well, it's like, know what I'm saying, I got a friend, and this is really my fucking friend. Because, foster kids have that's all they want is a fucking family. So this nigga right here is, know what I'm saying, this is my brother, whatever like that. I don't know what the fuck a brother is. Know what I'm saying? This is my brother. Now, if he has a fucking friend that I don't fucking like, I'm going to tell him about it, but I'm not going to leave him alone. So if he bring around and he around, then he just around. Understand this. And that book is called I Made It Without You. The author's name is Thomas Andrews, and you have to go get that. I think that come out in December. Make sure you go get that shit. You have to be in control of everything in your life. If you have a bad motherfucking feeling about your nigga, you address him. Hey, dog. Look, dog. I don't know who that nigga is you got going. Man, come on, all that bullshit, because he already know how you coming. He know that he done did wrong. But see, if the nigga is on dope, that's how the Fed gonna come in. If he on dope, his judgment fucked up. This nigga, the nigga that, know what I'm saying, he done let in, might be the nigga that got the coat for the low. He might just have a good basic coat. He might got the pink coat. Ain't no telling what's going on. He might, know what I'm saying, he might mix the heroin with the coke, know what I'm saying, and they be hidden together with them. Ain't no telling what the fuck going on. This is why I'm telling you. When you see your nigga or you see your bitch start going downhill with that dope, which they will, if they started, they gonna go downhill. If they started, they gonna slide. I don't give a motherfuck. You keep playing and saying that weed ain't shit wrong with it, I swear to God. Get your homeboy, get your homegirl right now that smoke every day and tell them not to smoke for 24 hours and see who the fuck they turn into. A real fucking junkie. A real deal fucking junkie. Tell them motherfuckers to stop smoking for 3 days. And holler at them on the second day and see who the fuck they are. They can't help themselves, motherfuckers. So the system that has been placed in front of us is it's called a controlled opposition. I'm gonna make all the other drugs look so fucking horrible that when you compare it to this one right here, it's like, man, this shit ain't no, man, this shit just like alcohol, which it is. Alcohol ain't no fucking better because motherfuckers get addicted to that shit too. But this weed shit is really being fucked up in your fucking head now. Understand? It was weed now. Trying to find a substitute for that weed that had motherfuckers smoking Mojo, Spice, K2. What happened to your homeboy? What happened to your homegirl? What happened to your classmate that was smoking weed, caught a charge, and went to smoking that fucking Mojo, went to smoking that Spice, and went to smoking that K2? It was a miracle drug at first, wasn't it? It was all good. You know what I'm saying? Just some yang, just some gas station weed. Gas station weed. When everybody said it's not weed, real weed smokers say they ain't weed at all. Weed come from the earth. Walk with me. What happened to them though? Why did they get on Mojo? Why did they get on Spice? Why did they get on K2? Because they needed a substitute that would not show up on the fucking drug test. Maybe I'm a conspiracy theorist, but I believe that shit was constructed from the fucking jump. I don't believe in accidents nor conspiracies. The same way I don't believe, I'm not gonna get on that about Drake and Meek Mill. I need to make a whole video about that shit. Like how Drake playing that shit. I think he playing the whole thing. Get them hooked on weed. Listen, get them hooked on weed. You know they're gonna catch a charge. One of the stipulations, if you don't want to go to jail, it's easy. All you gotta do is not do drugs. That's easy. Is it easy, dog? Is it easy not doing drugs? They know what the fuck going on. So now you need an alternative. And they gave you just what the fuck you wanted. To where now you got motherfuckers walking around this bitch like real, not zombies. I'm talking about like real deal monsters. Real fucking monsters. Because it's like a scary movie. Monsters aren't always aggressive. They're not always aggressive. Monsters sometimes just have just like the way they move, it's unnatural how they move. It's unnatural how they, you can tell the way they thinking. Like, I saw one bitch just run, like just stuck on a pole. Look, it's not scary to you to see what the fuck that shit is doing. I'm not finna, weed is not good, and you know it's not. You know that you want to stop smoking weed, and you know that you fucking can't. You can flex for everybody else in the fucking world, but you know goddamn, I don't give a fuck about, it's not harmful, it's good, it's all good. I'm saying, if it's all good and shit like that, stop doing it for a day. Exercise is all good. You don't gotta do it every day. Stop smoking weed for a day. And then stop for 3 days. If you really in control of it, just stop for a fucking day. That's all I'm saying. If you can control that shit, it's all love. But if you have to smoke, not want to smoke, if you have to smoke marijuana every fucking day, then you need to look at yourself and see what the fuck you become. Because by the next time you look at yourself, you may not recognize. So here we are. You telling your man, hey man, and he, man, come on, dog, man, ain't all about that shit, man, nigga, he make money, man, nigga just like you, bro. He just like you, bro. You goddamn stop being like that, bro. You know what I'm saying? This nigga, you know what I'm saying? You need to stop being like that, bro. Swear to God, bro. Ever since goddamn you had that motherfucker, you been acting crazy, bro. What? And that's another thing they trying to do to Nicki Minaj also. I don't want to be hypocritical, but right is right. Right is right. A outsider made a outsider that has infiltrated your inner circle made a public comment about you. And you publicly burnt her the fuck up. And now the people's Joe Budden, the fuck, niggas is saying that she's on pills. The pills got her tripping like that. We ain't gotta go to the pill issue, because how in the fuck is she tripping? I don't want to hear nothing about no gift wrap. I don't give a fuck. I'm saying, how in the fuck is she tripping for going at a bitch that's on the inside? They could have took her by it like, hey, look, hey, I think you need to change the style up a little bit. There was no fucking reason to say shit publicly, especially when you not, I don't even fuck with you like that. Why the fuck? I don't even fuck with you like that. Why the fuck are you saying something to me, dog? And then you not even saying shit to me, you saying it to the fucking public. And then you want to hide it as if you a Nicki Minaj fan. Don't let nobody do that to you, dog. Don't let no motherfucking hater wear a goddamn suit that say, I love Ayo, and you know that motherfucker don't fuck with you, dog. Don't let no motherfucker play up under you, man. These haters are getting crafty. In 2018, these haters are getting crafty. Nobody want to be called a hater, so they'll go around the back way. They'll go around the back way. These motherfuckers will real deal. They'll drive you. They will drive you. I'm going too far. I'm going too far. I don't give a fuck who says 2 + 2 is 4. That's the right answer. Me, myself, I can learn something from a rock. So I don't turn down, like when I first got onto like trying to learn shit, whatever like that, the first thing I tried to learn about was what white supremacists believe. Like what is it that they believe that makes them really feel like they're superior to black people? And I was going to listen to every word they said because I want to know. So this whole, she's on pills. So like, hold on, like, why the fuck did you jump to that? Why did you jump to that and not address the fact that this bitch over here she's not just a random person. She's actually on the inside. It would be different if it was a random fan she was going off on. This bitch she's on the inside. This bitch was close enough to me to kill me. The fuck are you talking about pills for? Talk about pills later. Don't, like, this ain't no time for no pill talk. Don't let no motherfucker tell you, dog, that you're wrong for addressing something the same way that you were addressed, dog. It gotta be handled how it was handled, so you handle it. It's just like that. If motherfuckers hate afterward because you did the right thing, it's because they haters. Whatever they say, it don't make no sense. Whatever. You can still listen to it, though. Listen to it so that you can recognize when another hater says it. And now you know the angle that haters are using. So you know that everyone that uses this angle is a fucking hater. But also in your mind, if you do have a pill issue, like, alright, let me go and get my shit together because they on to me. But I wasn't wrong about this, though. You know what I'm saying? You gotta listen when God talking, but you can still handle your business. You know, the basis of all this shit is seclusion, sobriety, and celibacy. The 3 S's. Well, yeah, 3 S's. But for the most part, if you have to live with this girl, or you locked in with this dude, whatever like that, y'all plug brothers like Spank Lee and homeboy, I think Booga said. You might need to cut that shit off. Cut your time, cut your losses, and take that loss, because he gonna fuck around and get you a casket or a case. And this bitch right here might get you raped. You might be the next Kanika Jenkins. Big Facts Podcast. I'm Consaco. Y'all make sure y'all go to that PayPal. See y'all in a minute.